welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Missouri State Bears and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Aggies will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense will go on the attack first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number one for this squad.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking downfield, it's Locklear. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. The Bears are rolling down the field. To the air on 1st down. It's complete.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally with the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. They're working that left side. Could not make his way to the corner. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Trying to get it to the marker. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a fourth down conversion.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there's a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, fourth down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
They'll give it to him again. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Unloads quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th play of the drive. Third down coming up. He hurls one deep down the left side. Caught into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Well, that's the start you're looking for if you're David and you're trying to upset Goliath in a game that nobody gave you an opportunity to win. What a nice job offensively, just making good decisions, taking care of the football, and making the plays when they were available to be made. They march it down the field. They get on the scoreboard, David. And I think this crowd right now is shocked.
They are shocked, and it got a lot quieter. And here's the good thing. Now the confidence goes through the roof. Coaches talk about it. We got confidence. We can win. The players have to believe. And they talk about something good happening early. Not letting this crowd go bananas. That's how they drew it up. That is an excellent start for this squad.
They'll move the tight end. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
And the Aggies with the 1st and 10. Run inside. It's Owens. Here's a little room there. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Reed. Going deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, he'll be forcing it a little bit.
The Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking for room. It's Owens. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Reed. Firing to the right, complete. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He wants to change this route. Play fake, Reed. Looking for space to the left. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Tight end now in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Oh, they're after him! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Makes the grab, it's Riley. All the way out to the 38-yard line, it's a gain of 15. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Here's Reed to throw. He's going to fire deep. He's got it inside the 25. A gargantuan play by this offense, and the defense reeling as we come to the end of the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period, first down here. Quarterback making adjustments. Play action with Reed. Floating away. Flips it out to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Again, it's Reed. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. Throwing Reed. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Lets it go to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Lets it fly. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. So the offense will try to punch it in here on fourth and goal from the 1. Marcel Reed to throw for it on fourth. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
That's just a play the quarterback can't make. Fourth down, down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you could...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and you know, they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history, finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
Reed. He'll take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Reed. He'll pull it down and run. There he goes. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running inside. It's Owens. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. In the red area, it's Owens. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the move, it's Morrow. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. Reed looking for the score. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout. And these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. The snap sets up to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. On 3rd down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. Touchdown! running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The run inside. It's Owens. He's loose at the 15. Smashes through the tackle. Out of bounds at the 17. Big pickup there, not only in yardage, but it gives him some breathing room.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Going to try to get it himself. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's open things up with North Texas, taking on the number 5 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Mean Green, looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings. Now back over to your game at Kyle Field. As we take a look at some of the key stats so far, the yardage numbers and the turnover battle, it's probably safe to say the team that wins those categories is going to be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take him. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the Aggies are facing 3rd and inches. Here's Reed to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Reed to throw for it on 4th. Snags it and there's running room. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. A&M comes back out with another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got a man, it's Warren. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Using his legs, it's Owens. Makes it past the marker. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. They're going to ride this running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. That gives him 100 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running inside, it's Owens. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. In the gun, 3rd down, Reed. Going for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. 4th down, Reed. Makes the grab. Throwing Reed. He'll off one deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like he'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that field fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this. Makes it. Got enough space. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Reed. Under fire. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And the Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The run inside. It's Owens. Could be an alley. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
He fires one deep over the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Now on the option. Turning it on. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them. Because
hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Reed, under fire, and it's a sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Pulls it in. It's Edwards. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be third and long. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Punts it out of the air. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the right. It's complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. It's complete to the left. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He wants to throw it again. Complete.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on second and short. The Bears are in the hurry up. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Finds his man. Powers through. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Scanning the field, it's Locklear. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team, true to its name, as they make the grab and get the ball. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. He wants to go deep. Touchdown, Aggies! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. His third touchdown of this game, and his third on the season. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Missouri State sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Quickly out to the tight end. Hit and run down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Here's Reed to throw. Rushes on him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies!
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Wants to throw. It's Locklear. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Ready. Go.
Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. Tries to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Ready, team, ready, go!
Back to pass. The quick out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Just keep slinging it. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Brings it in down the left side. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
caught in the backfield. It's Miller. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.